Hello everyone. Well, 2015 has come and gone. Now, this video is like a special, look back type thing of 2015 that happened with my channel because, I'm trying to do new stuff and, stuff to hope for in the future. Alright, so we started 2015 off by wrapping up my Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix Let's Play that started in December. Now that Let's Play took a while because I think, it started in December 2nd was when that HD collection came out of 2014, but it then wrapped up in 2015. Then we started with Birth by Sleep, and I'll be honest, I think I mentioned this way back when, but I actually had it all recorded and everything. That was all done by December. Or, yeah, I think it was December, because I really blazed through that game, both Kingdom Hearts 2 and Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep Final Mix. Both of them I just blazed through. Because I remember during Christmas break, I was at home and I was editing one of the few final parts of it, and I was like, wow, yeah, this doesn't go up for a long time. And then that's when I decided, like, if I'm playing a long RPG type game, it's going to be coming out every single day. Because that's back when I was only releasing it on weekdays. So that's why it took so long. So then that's when I decided, okay, RPG, big time RPG games like Kingdom Hearts, Final Fantasy, Persona, anything that I feel like will take so long is only going to come out on weekdays. Or will come out Sunday through Saturday type thing. Then after that, we played Dead Space 2. And, I did Let's Play Dead Space 1 was my first ever LP. And I think my next one was either Bioshock 2 or Dead Space 3. I think it was Dead Space 3, but I'm not 100% sure. I can't remember that. Far back, wow. So, and then I did the DLC of Dead Space 2 by itself. Like, I did that. Because I'm like, and I think I mentioned back when I did that first time, I was like, I might do the Dead Space 2 Let's Play. And I did, that was actually a good time to do it because, I trying to think when uh, it wrapped up around, I think Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep wrapped up around February, so that was a good time for Dead Space 2 to come out because, even though I had the physical copy of the next LP that I did, which was Final Fantasy Type 0, I didn't have the PS4 yet until I got my job in March. Yeah, I got a job too, like, wow. But besides video games, and I'll go back to the video games, I did some live action stuff, stuff that I wanted to do. I did where I had cropping of one me here, one me there type thing, and I would really love to do that stuff. I don't have the technology. Like, I did use that on Adobe Premiere, and I don't have Adobe Premiere on my computer, unfortunately. So I did that. Like, that's when I started monkeying around with that. Was, I think, late 2014, early 2015 was when I did it, and I released my big project, my Create Differences video, where it was like all me type thing, and I'm really proud of that, how it happened. So I'm glad for that. Um, uh, so yeah, I started doing more live action stuff, and I think can't remember. I'll get to this later, but I can't remember. May happened. And that's why I started doing the unboxings for Loot Crate. As a matter of fact, I just filmed one not long ago, and it's out, and you guys have already seen it. It's amazing, and I'm glad. Like, those Loot Crates of those unboxings have been great. So yeah. So after Dead Space was done, and I finally got a PS4, I was like, okay, I know what my next LP is going to be. I've been debating it over and over again. It's like, am I going to LP Final Fantasy Type 0? And I did. And I love that game. That game is in my top 10. Spoiler alert. Okay. Yeah, I'll get to that later on. So yeah, it's Final Fantasy Type 0 HD. It's an amazing game. I love it. And then I also played the episode Duske for Final Fantasy 15. That was amazing too. And of course I had Guacamelee. Guacamelee was a fun game too. It was a pretty short game. It took only 3 weeks. It could have been shorter, but since it was a short game, I was like, yeah, it's a weekday thing. Plus, I didn't really have internet in my apartment yet when I decided to record Guacamelee, so it was like one of those things like, okay, I have to upload it when I went at home, and that takes forever there. But the good news is, like, as soon as I came back from home, I had my internet, like, in a few more days. So so it was like, so I think Final Fantasy Type Zero wrapped up the day I graduated college. I graduated college too. That's amazing. So wrapped up like around that time frame. Then I called the people like, hey, I want internet, and I got internet on that Tuesday or something like that. So that was good. So then I was able to release Guacamelee and such. And then we went back in time a bit. We replayed Persona 4 with a twist. It was Persona 4 Golden for the PSP. Not PSP, PS Vita. With the PlayStation Vita TV that I got. So yeah. But at the same time, I also played Danganronpa, Trigger Happy Havoc. That's a fun game. It's also an odd game to kind of LP. Sorry, I'm going to start losing my breath soon. So yeah, and Persona 4 Golden did not end until we played 3 other games while we were playing Persona 4 Golden. And I'm shocked. And of course, that was just my bad. I think it was the whole, I only released Persona 4 Goldens on weekends or weekdays, and then Danganronpa took weekends and weekdays type thing. And then there was just a time, I think, during that where I just lost motivation to do anything. Really, I just lost motivation to record. Although I had a good backlog, I was still like, I lost motivation. And then I did Bloodborne videos, which I only did 2 of them so far. I might do another one. I'm not 100% sure yet. I did my first impression type Bloodborne video. I like that one. And I also beat the hardest boss too. And I'm actually disappointed I beat my first try, because it was the whole stipulation of, hey, I'm gonna take a shot of Fireball whiskey every time I died, but I never died. So there's that. And like I mentioned, we played Danganronpa 2, and then Ultra Despair Girls, which I don't mind. Ultra Despair Girls is a fun game. I liked it. So September comes along, and I want to LP another PlayStation Vita game, Persona 4 Dancing All Night. Now, I actually almost had them all uploaded, and it was going to be all released. Then I got a copyright strike for 2 videos. I think it was part 10 and 11, something like that. So I'm like, okay. And I tried to contact Atlas, nothing happened. But like the rest of the videos were fine. So like in my mind, I was like, okay, I still have, like I had some of them already uploaded. So I was like, okay, I'll just release the next few. And then like a week later, I get another copyright strike. But it's not from any of the recent ones. It was from like the first 2. It was like part 1 and part 4 or something like that. So that was ridiculous. So I have 2 strikes on my channel, and I still have those. So what I do, I deleted everything Persona 4 related. Not Persona 4 Dancing All Night related. I couldn't risk getting another strike, because if I get a 3rd strike, I'm out. I'm done. So I've been trying ever since then to try to contact Atlas by some way. I tried through YouTube. I tried through social media. I tried the best I can, and then in November, I finally got a reply from Atlas saying, sorry, we can't help you. And I'm like, why? Why can't you help me? And they're like, we're sorry, we just can't help you, because this has to do with the Japanese channel, not us. So tough shit, basically. And I'm like, wow, what? I know it's the Japanese channel, but it's for the English game. But, so, yeah, that discouraged me quite a bit. So then I decided to do a counter notification thing. So I did that, but then I got an email a couple of days later from YouTube saying, we don't think you should do this, but look it over. And I did, and I was like, I just want to get the strikes removed. I already deleted all the videos. Then finally, YouTube's like, oh, you want to do that? Oh, okay, well, here's their email. Here's the email of the people that gave you the strike. And I'm like, that's what I wanted from the beginning. I wanted that from October. Like, I got those strikes in October, and now it's November. I'm like, I just wanted, that's all I wanted from the very beginning, was to get those, was to get that. So that happened. And I'm playing Mega Man 3. You know, I love Mega Man 3. That's, I actually learned to sing that. And I also did a few videos in Fallout 4. I think I missed a day of a Fallout 4 upload ever since I decided to do videos in it. And you know, it's only limited to 15 minutes or less. And by the way, I got to wrap this up a bit. I only have like 4 minutes left. So yeah. And Broken Age. I started playing Broken Age, and I love those games. So that wraps up all the LPs. Now, future stuff. Well, I want to release a top 10 games of 2015 video. I actually have it all done. It's all edited and everything. It is super long. It's over an hour long. But I am going to chop it up into 2 bits, and I know the perfect place to chop it up at. However, that's still going to be like 30 minutes long, so I can't upload that because I'm only limited to 15 minutes. But that is the game worked on right now. So I've been in contact with actually someone different from Atlas USA. The main PR guy, John Hardin, I think that's his last name. I can look it up quickly. But what basically, yeah, John Hardin. He's a great guy. I mean, so I watched the behind the scenes kind of videos with Persona and such. Anyway, we've been in talks, and he said, send me or forward those emails of the strikes, and I can see what I can do. Okay. Now that happened like almost 3 weeks ago. So that happened on Tuesday. That happened like on Thursday. So I'm like, okay. Nothing happened on Friday. I didn't get an email or anything. So I'm like, okay. So I emailed him. I didn't get anything. Well, then it was Christmas. So I'm like, okay, it's Christmas. I'm not going to email him during Christmas. But now it's the week after Christmas. And I'm like, okay, I want to know if there's what's up. So I sent him another email saying, hey, you know, we've been in talk about copyright strike thing, saying about getting them removed and such. I just want to see how it's going. Send me. A few seconds later, I get a reply saying he's out and he's not back until 2016, which I guess that's understandable. You know, New Year's Eve is almost here. So yeah, so hopefully, fingers crossed, by the time he replies, we can get this behind me and I can start uploading over 30-minute long videos because I want to do that. The next main LP that I want to do, I don't think I can do that in 15 minutes because I don't know how that kind of game plays. And I might tell you what game that will be after a bit. But Broken Age, I don't know about that yet. I mean, I just got done recording a session for it. And that's like 4 videos. I'm not sure. I might keep it at 15, although I might be able to make them longer, but then they won't end so awkwardly. And unfortunately, because of those strikes, I now can't have custom thumbnails. So that's why the thumbnails kind of stopped, and I'm sad about that, because I really love the thumbnails that I had for Fallout 4 and Broken Age. But maybe once I get the thumbnails back, I can put that up there. So future. Alright, like I said, hopefully we can get that whole thing behind me of the copyright strikes, because otherwise I have to wait until October of 2016. And I can't do that. There's big games coming out. As a matter of fact, these are the big games that I want to LP. Persona 5, I definitely want to LP that. That cannot be done in 15 minutes per video. No way. No way. Kingdom Hearts 2.8 cannot be done in 15-minute videos. Final Fantasy 15 can't be done in 15-minute videos. Okay, but other games. You know, my next big LP that I want to do is going to be Digimon Story Cyber Sleuth. I'm super looking forward to that. And so many other games coming out in 2016. You know, you'll just have to wait for that. And of course, I got some other games that have already came out that I plan to do. I will do Walking Dead Season 2 as soon as I get those copyrights removed, so I don't have to do 15-minute videos. Anyway, speaking of 15-minute videos, this one's almost reached it. So there you go. That's just basically my whole, 2015 talk. You know, I did so many other stuff, and I'm glad of how things are turning out so far. And yeah. Anyway, I'll see you guys in this will be my last 2015 video. See you guys in 2016.